C-Vantage, a complete hospital management system software, innovates the process and work culture of entire hospital management with its standardized technical approach, interlinked departments, extreme user-friendly interfaces, data accuracy, security and unlimited users access. It's a browser-based software which can be installed in both ways, either online or offline, and can be used by hospitals, polyclinics, clinics, and nursing homes. Here we can see home page of the software with hospital website options like Home, About Us, Services, Contact Us, which can be availed if online version of the software is being installed by hospital. We can see various roles here which represent the various department of Hospital Accessibility Authority. Like we have role Super Admin, which has all administrative privileges of the hospital. We have role Reception, which has patients' registration and other related information privileges, etc. Like that we have other roles like Doctor, Nurse, Pharmacy, Laboratory, HR, Blood Bank, Purchase, Stores, Canteen, Laundry, Ambulance, Accounts, Dietitian and MIS reports. Each role can have as many users as the hospital requires to better manage the information. Each user has a unique user ID and password which can be created by super admin and given to all users. Reception is a role within which all respective users can manage the patient's flow related to the services being given to them. Whether it's patient registration, inquiry about admitted patients, online booking of patients' appointment, or adding test investigations against registered patients, all can be done effectively through reception, which leads to faster responses to the patients as well as to the management. There are many more features in reception which we'll see further. Patient management. This module consists of patient registration, their allocation to doctors and beds, inpatient discharge-related information, etc. Here we can register all outpatients' detail with most of the detail which may be required by hospital in future. We can directly allocate the desired doctor during registration itself and can also issue the ID card to them. Created ID card for the patients by hospital can really help in easy retrieval of data when patient visits the hospital next time. Here we can register inpatients and directly allocate them available bed in the hospital. Available and occupied beds along with their charges can be seen on the same page itself for the better and fast assistance during registration. After registration is done, patients' records can always be seen on this page even if it's patient's another visit to the hospital. We have various search options here like patient code, name, type, phone number, email ID, etc., with the help of which we can retrieve a particular patient's record anytime we want. We can always manage the records and even activate or deactivate them as per requirement, or in various cases, like patient has not visited the hospital since many years, or patient is deceased, etc. Collection made by reception on daily basis can be seen on this page. It can be further filtered on the basis of payment modes by which they have collected the payment to keep regular track of transactions done by them. All patients whose discharge are requested or already discharged, or if patient is deceased, can be seen or updated here. If already discharged, then discharge summary can be seen in print, can be taken of it. Lab management. This module consists of all investigations detail and its allocation to the patient as required. Lab test can be assigned to patients requesting for it. Tests can also be directly assigned by doctors, option of which can be seen in the doctor's role section. Here we can also print or send report directly to patient's email ID. Here we can see the patient's lab reports, and print can be taken anytime in case if required or if patient asks for it. OT Management. This module consists of operation theatre booking for patients and adding the services given to them during operation. Operation theatre booking can be done in advance for any patient requesting for it with the available schedule and available operation theatre. An advance collection can be made against the operation. Anytime we can see whether operation is awaited or already performed in the status column. Whatever services was given to the patient during surgery can be updated here. It can be OT charge, surgery or any equipment usage charge, anesthesia or any other services whose charge needs to be added can be updated here. All details will be always visible and can be seen just by selecting patient by clicking patient icon. Blood Bank. This module consists of blood donor details entry and available blood groups in the hospital. Here we can register blood donor and feed all necessary details like name, gender, blood group and contact details. This information can be utilized to contact the donor in case of that blood group requirement. All the available blood bags in the hospital's blood bank can be seen on this page. In case of any emergency, information can be easily retrieved and conveyed to the patients or their relatives and to the doctor and whichever department needs to be informed. Blood bank in the hospital can also be intimated for the same. All emergency cases patients can be registered here with the small information to be entered. Lab tests, bed allocation, doctor allocation etc. can be done instantly here. All services given to the patient in the duration of emergency can be added here. All emergency patients can be viewed here to keep track of emergency cases. Ambulance requisition can be made here by selecting patient's detail and allocating the available ambulance. Patient various details like name, condition, patient type, pickup address etc. can be captured quickly with the help of caller. All ambulance requisitions made can be seen here and the status can be checked accordingly. Insurance claim for the insurance patients can be raised here. All claim-related details like policy, duration of disease, previous illness and policy claim history can be added here. Details can be instantly mailed to the insurance company or claim form can be attached and sent as well. Claimed insurance status can be seen here and further edited as per the responses received from the insurance company's end. All the appointments being received from patients' end can be seen here and can be further booked or declined as per the doctor availability status. Here we can book patients' appointment over their call. We can easily allocate available doctor as per requirement according to their available time slots. Current appointment booking or declined status can be seen on this page. Doctor-wise appointment details can be retrieved easily for the convenience. All patients who have been registered online to book appointment online with the available doctors can be seen here. This page can be utilized only in case of software hosted on an online server. All doctors who are on the payroll of the hospital or are consultants can be seen here for their availability. Their hospital schedule, time difference between appointments, break timings, week offs etc. Details can be tracked here. Here is the page where we can perform final billing of outpatients. All charges can be added here and billing can be authorized after checking all the services been added already. After authorization, it will ask to collect payment and thereafter we can print the bill and give it to patient. With this page we can bill inpatients with their bed charges calculated automatically by the system depending on the patient's number of days of stay in the hospital. Other charges like lab investigation, OT, blood bag, emergency case, any doctor procedures or whichever services chosen from other departments comes automatically in the billing. Any other charges apart from them like certificates, registration etc., can be added from Assign Other Service Charges button. Advance payment can be collected from patient or any of his/her relative from Collect Advance option on the top right of the page. All created patient's bills can be searched here. Various search options like patient code, patient name and type, phone number, email ID, etc. are there to retrieve information fast. Doctors' available timings can be set from this page. We just need to select doctor and then his/her time, out time, time difference between appointments to see patients, break timings and week offs. After entering these options, system will automatically display doctor's available timing list, which will be really helpful during fixing appointments. Reception can always view the doctors who are allocated to the patients with their respective allocated patients detail. Consultants' charges entry towards patient's visit can also be managed here. In case of requirement of any item in the reception, a requisition can be raised by receptionist which will be directly viewed by purchase department and a purchase order can be created thereafter. Request status can always be seen of the raised request whether it's approved, declined or response is awaited. Whenever any department sends an item purchase requisition, after purchasing and then allocation, that department needs to acknowledge on receiving that particular item. This acknowledgement is requirement to make sure the items and the quantity has been rightly delivered to the requisite department. During usage of any item, if we face any problem or see defect in any item, we can raise a request to report defect against that item. We can enter nature of problem and describe the problem in detail, and once resolved can be further updated as well with what kind of resolution given against that problem. Here we can raise a request for the repair or maintenance of any item in the hospital. We do need to enter the supervisor and reason of it. In case of any problem, the type of problem must be entered. Vendor from whom that item was purchased. In case if item is under maintenance, the maintenance period must be entered. And once it's repaired, then its applicable cost must be entered. Users can send official messages to another user from this page. We just need to select the recipient or can search by selecting the department and enter subject and message and send it. Official document can be shared from this page. Here we just need to select recipient and attach the document and send it. All the messages being received by any user can be seen here. Status will be unread or read depending on the detailed viewing of that message. All the documents being received by any user can be seen here and can be downloaded whenever required. The entire sent message from your user ID can be seen on this page. Documents being sent from your user ID can be seen here. From this page we can send a leave application to HR with the relevant details. The status of leave application can be checked anytime at the bottom of the page. If you are moving to some other organization or for any reason you need to leave the organization, a resignation request can be sent from this page with the valid reason, which will be further processed by HR department. Gate pass requisition can be sent from this page. It can be any store item or deceased patient's body, so depending upon the requirement requisition can be created which can be further approved or declined by super admin. Gate pass requisition can come from the reception to allow any of the store item or deceased patient's body. The requisition can be approved or declined by super admin after studying the case. All small expenses in the hospital can be managed from this page by reception. Cause of expense. amount and other information if applicable can be fed here and voucher can be created of them. Management can keep a track of these expenses happening in the hospital and for what reason. As we have seen throughout, the software is very user-friendly and interactive. We would like to show more of the special features present in our software with many department modules. To view a complete demo of our software, please call us at 91961890730 or email us at info@curlintra.com.